forgot unless I mute myself on Discord, you could still looks like I'm talking even though my mic is off. Hello guys, we're gonna go ahead and get back into Satisfactory today. As much as I like the idea of shooting more robots, I also like the idea of building things. So we're gonna build things. Very much pro streamer. Alright, let's get into it. Okay. Let's recap and see where we're at. We have everything automated. We had an idea of where we're going to put the space elevator. I think that's a good idea to put the space elevator there, and then we can just build our space elevator parts above this. Just build up one floor. We also needed more fuel. So 2 birds, 1 stone. We're going to go ahead and clear out the area for the space elevator and get some more fuel. Berries. Okay, not a lot. Ooh, more berries. Of trees on this platform. I'm still gonna clear it all out of the way anyway. Because I need wood anyway, so we're just gonna get everything out of here. Minecraft physics. Yeah, kinda. Oh, that's interesting. If I'm near a tree and I take down the leaves, it'll make the tree disappear like it used to. But if I attack the tree directly, it plays the tree fall animation. Okay. I want to take down that tree. Uh-oh. Well, it's coming for me. Hello, friend. There we go. I didn't get nearly as much wood as I would have wanted, but I still have a section of trees to cut down, so maybe I'll get a nice stack of 1,000. Oh, inventory's full. Okay. I guess I'll come back for another pass. Right, okay. I added a box for biofuel. Okay. Put the leaves in that box. Put the wood in that box. I do not need to carry that many rods. I need to put that in the rod box. Do some inventory management real quick before I go back out in the field. Where's my rod box? Yeah, I'll go ahead and put them all away. I'll come back and get them later. Thick hard rods. Yeah, it's the way I like my rods. Nice and thick and long. I'm gonna get impaled. I'm gonna get impaled. Okay, once I get rid of these leaves, I should be good to go. It actually might be faster to gather them by hand than it is to use the chainsaw. Oh my god. Yeah, the space elevator's gonna look real good here. Okay. Oh, hang on. Okay. Little distracted multitasking today. Let's take down this tree and get it out of here. Get this bush out of here. Okay, now this is on the same grid that I've been setting up. Oh, crap. I gotta go back and get my plates now. Dang it. That's alright, I gotta get rid of this crap out of my inventory anyway. Okay, fuel issues sorted. Now let's get some of these plates going. Well, you know what? We're gonna do the next milestone while we're at it too. Gotta keep the research moving. Gotta cover the grass. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local
Silica?
resources to research and
At
develop
tier
new
1?
technologies.
Come on.
Potential technologies include exploration tools,
There we
weapons,
go.
and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency in alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be
Wait, do I
investigated
have Mark II?
regardless of any
I do have
perceived
Mark II,
danger,
but I'm not
as
gonna fix
stated
that
in the
yet.
Pioneer contract.
Priorities. So here's where things are going to be interesting. So I have a mod that changes the space elevator and makes it to where I have to continuously feed the space elevator whatever space elevator parts I have, instead of it just being like a one and done thing. Otherwise I lose access to the higher tier objects, crafting recipes, buildings. Sorry, jeez, words. So I'm not sure, since I'm seeing both of them in here, the continuous elevator and the space elevator, if it means I have to build both of them, or I can build either one. So we'll see once we get there. I'm just going to go ahead and put them both on my list, so I can make sure I have enough parts. Oh, I need more concrete. Oh, dang. Okay. That's slightly too low. By a lot. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go with this one. Yeah. Whoops, too far. I gotta keep it clear for this node, I can't bury it. Stupid thing! Please tell me I can dismantle you. Thank you. Get rid of you too. No greens must be shown through my foundation. Okay. Let's build the continuous elevator first. If I can do the standard elevator things with the continuous elevator, then I only need one. Oh, that's jank. No. No, oh, hell no. No, 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 no. I have to see the animation. At least once on this playthrough. There we go. Oh. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, this mod broke my... Oh, I feel like I've got blue balls. Oh. Oh, my heart. My soul. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and place the continuous elevator for now. Oh, Jesus. That's... You could have chosen a different color for the background, guy. Come on. It shows me everything I need for every phase, too. That's kind of annoying. But whatever. Okay, so I am going to need both elevators then. I have to feed one of them. Yeah. Feed one of them for the initial unlock, and then feed the other one to keep it unlocked. It's so mean. But hey, it only puts one object in the sky, so now it looks like I've got a double elevator going up. That's kind of a cool effect. Alright, I can live with that. Now I just gotta scooch it a little bit, because I don't like how close this is. We're gonna give ourselves 2 on each side. You know what? Yeah, I don't really care if it's going over a cliff face like this. Now, which side do I want my continuous elevator on? My bus is over this way. So I should probably put my continuous elevator on here. And then put my one and done elevator over here. I can put a series of smaller splitters to split off everything to feed the elevator, depending on what phase I'm on. God, I love infinite nudging. Nope. Too far. There we go. Oh, I might not have room for both of them. Shit. Oh, this is going to be perfect. Okay. So my bus was going to be just that block, it looks like. No, it was going to be those 2 blocks, so I need to scoot it a little bit more. Okay. So now these 2 blocks are my bus to go through my base. Okay. Boop. Okay. I don't mind if my space elevators are close to each other. In fact, I kind of want it that way. Just like right here. No, we're not building a continuous elevator. I want the regular elevator. Yeah, just like that. That'll be fine. Okay, good. So I just got to put one more. Maybe I do want to scoot it one more, actually. I've got room. I got room. I'll scoot it one more. Give myself a double walkway. Yeah, I definitely have to defy the law of physics. It's the law of the game to have things just sitting over the edge. Alright, I got one on that side. I just need one on this side so I can take care of this. Oh, almost. Pressed wrong button. There we go. Alright. Double elevators are hooked up. And there's just a single object floating in the sky. It actually looks kind of nice. Cool. Alright. We've got the elevator placed. We now know how many we need a minute for our smart plating. Just 1, which is very nice. I think we only need to do 2 assemblers for that. Cool. Even numbers makes Minecrafters cry. I gotta get more cursed with this playthrough than I am. Did this platform end up being an even number? It did not. It's 9. Oh, I love it. And how about this way on this platform? 15. It's a 15 by 9. Okay. Get those out of the way. We're gonna extend this. Since I don't have stairways yet, we'll use ramps so I can get up here easy. Perfect. Still out of the way of this. It's out of the way of that. I'm gonna need 10 per minute for next phase. Oh my god. Whew. I'm gonna have to build a facility specifically for this. Okay. It's fine. I'll figure it out. By then I'll have power shards. By then I'll have summer sloops. By then I'll have a stable power grid. I'm not too concerned about it. Worst case, I end up with a massive giga project like I've been dreaming of doing anyway, so not gonna worry about it. It's future me's problem. Alright, alternate power lines unlocked. Let's get part assembly. Oh, I gotta wait for the pod to come back. Alright, I'll go gather my materials for this. That's right. Man, it's been a while since I played Minecraft. Yeah, I used to build with odd numbers too for that same reason. I need cable and screws. Are you full of screws? Oh, you're almost full of screws. There we go. Cable should be over here. Yes, it's right here. Get another spool of it. I got plenty of wire. Send.
Milestone reached. The
Oh
assembler
god,
can
I've
produce more
got the
complex
manta ray
parts,
above my base.
including the first
Nice.
project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It
Jump
company goals without
pads.
any other ulterior motive. Note: humans cannot craft
Maybe not jump
project
pads.
parts.
Those require
Do
rotors.
not
That
worry
requires
about
like
your
actual
inadequate
stuff.
crafting skill when compared to an assembler.
This requires quick
Fix-It
wire.
cherishes your innate
We're gonna do
human
the resource
abilities,
sync
such as
program.
walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
Yep, slamming the big red button is like my favorite part of this game. Okay, now I'm gonna need fuel for my saw. So we're gonna put this in there and just pick it right back up. How's my power grid doing? Ooh, yeah, it's fine. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Now, back to the bus. Oh, right, I can go program those for plates for sheets now. I'm gonna do that before I forget, because I do not need another box of wire. Even if it's just trickling in, I'm gonna need it. Okay. Wait, I need one more for the resource sink. There we go. Okay. How do I want to go about this? I need project assembly. Everything's going into these. As long as I don't consume more than what's being put into my boxes, I can just feed directly from the boxes into the assemblers. I don't like doing that, but I don't have smart splitters yet, so I don't really have much of a choice. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build a second floor now. Should be 3, right? I might be able to get away with 2, actually. No, barely can get away with 2. Okay. I'll do 3, that way I have room for belts and stuff. Need more concrete. Oh, that's all screws. Right. My screw production is half right now. Hey, Roy. No, it's better than Factorio. It's Satisfactory. I wasn't a fan of Factorio. A lot of people like it better than Satisfactory, but I liked this one a lot better. A lot of verticality. Very much verticality. Okay, that's as far this way as I can take that. I'm just placing foundation blocks. I honestly have no idea how far out I'm going to take this. Oh, that's sweet of you, Roy. These things are about to get a little more complex here in a minute. Right now I'm just doing some prep work for it while I think about the numbers for it, because this is going to be... I didn't do any... I did everything with napkin math, and now I don't remember my numbers. So I got no idea what I'm actually producing here. Okay. I think I was producing 480 screws and 120 rods. How many plates was I producing? Each one of these does 20. I think I'm doing 80. 160. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I'm doing 160 plates and doing 120 rods. Alright, I need to write this down. To list notes. Because these should be 10 machines. If this is 10 machines, then I'm doing 150 rods? 8 machines, so yeah. 120. Okay, cool. And then these aren't doing what they're supposed to do because I don't have the recipe to do what I want to do for these yet. When I get the right recipe for it, then these will also be doing 480 screws a minute, if I remember right. I need to go to my spreadsheet. Do, 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 do. Right, that's what I'm looking at. Cast screws. 120 ingots, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Standard parts. Iron rods, below that it's screws. Cast screws required 9.6 constructors. If I remember right, I have 10. Yes, I've got 10. Uh-huh. It doesn't need a spreadsheet, but it helps to have a spreadsheet. Okay. Right, okay, so I'm not producing 480 screws, but I can go ahead and plan for using 480 screws. Okay. That's fine. All right, back to the game. It took me... I don't even want to really talk about how many hours it took me to make this spreadsheet's final form. It's gone through so many revisions over the years to get to where it is now. This is 60 wire. And then 20 sheet, was it? Yeah, these numbers are pitiful. Yeah, it definitely consumed my life for a real good amount of time. Like I'm still playing the hell out of it, and I've beaten it like a half dozen times at least. Like these are just the saves that have migrated since let's see, this one's from 22, this one's from 22, this one's from 23, 24. This one's from 24. Some of these I gave up on pretty quick. Some of these just have a few saves because they were servers. This one's from 24. I actually don't know what this one is. I think it was someone else's. This was my modded playthrough for Satisfactory Plus, my second attempt at it. Can't remember what this one was. The end game to technically beat this is to hang on, let me go ahead and send my resource sync real quick. Send. Thingy fly away.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as Awesome. Your awesome input allows Fixit to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards and currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the awesome resource sink will grant Fixit coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome Shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more. Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
Okay, so that's part of the end game, is the Awesome Sync program. So there are a couple of different ways to get into the end game, basically. The idea is to just progress as far as you can to unlock everything, and then automate everything is the end goal of the game, just full-on automation. You have to feed special parts into your space elevator to send up to the giant floating disc in the sky, and that helps you progress into the next tier to unlock new items and blah 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 blah, so on and so forth. You're effectively building a Stargate portal at the end of it all, which is super cool. And once you've done that, you've effectively beaten the game. The spell elevator, yeah. So that's the main part of the game, is to beat that. Is to just finish the elevator, and then once the elevator's finished, you can do whatever it is you want. Um, really, this game doesn't have a end game per se, like an ending per se. It's like once you finish that, you've saved the world, whatever, you've finished the story. The true end game is whatever you want to make of it, and that's why I play this game so much. Like for this playthrough, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I went ahead and added like a mod that forces me to continuously feed the space elevator, which gives the space elevator parts like actual meaning, because you have to put a lot of work and effort and actually automate like the did I build? I built two continuous elevators. Damn it. Hang on a second. I gotta fix this. Okay. So normally the goal is to have the space elevator. You just send up, like, for example, right now I just need to send up 50 smart plates, and then I move on to the next phase, and then that's it. And then as it progresses, things get progressively more complicated, and that's why I have a spreadsheet in the first place. Like, let's see here, where is it? Space elevator parts. So you just have to build all of these, and some of them require other parts, like, let's see, what is it? Was it modular engines? Yeah, modular engines require smart plating. So the first one you make is smart plating. So in order to do the modular engines, you have to take your smart plating production and put it into that. But once you're done with all of that, this is a crap load of automation to get this done because you can't make these by hand. So it's a lot of automation for nothing because once you've sent it up to the elevator, it no longer is needed. So this mud fixes that. And now I'm actually needing to keep a constant flow of these. So now I need like one smart plate per minute for phase one. And then phase two, I need all three different things at a different rate. And then so on and so forth. So to keep at each one, I have to keep a certain amount there. So it gives me like a long-term goal in order to be able to play the game. So it's going to be a different playthrough from what I'm usually doing. Because usually once you reach the end game, you can just like cannibalize all of your production lines for your like your space elevator parts and redirect it. But I'm not doing that. If that makes sense. I get rambly when it comes to this game. Alright, we'll put jump pads on here. Yeah, it makes more sense as you like play it and see what's going on. I'm still really early in the game, so it's really hard to like give an accurate idea of what in-game looks like until like you actually see the factories I have to build. They get big. We're going to go ahead and just make these parts by hand so that I can unlock this final tier and then focus on the space elevator. Which usually, this is a glitch part of the mod. Usually where, it, like up at the top right where it shows my milestones, it'll usually show like what I need for the space elevator too, but it's not showing me that. Did I burp on stream? Oh, the spell elevator. Spellevator. Spellevator. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun one to say, but I'll figure it out. It is now. It's gonna be super magical. Snigs. Full send.
Milestone reached. The Fix-It jump pad combines high technology and innovation for optimized factory traversal and an ideal travel experience. Clarification. Ideal travel experience not guaranteed. Individual results may vary.
Crap.
Pioneers are responsible for all workplace accidents resulting from
Let's say I
jump
want to
pad
make 10 of
usage.
these. I don't have enough screw production. Damn it. I have got to fix my factory. I gotta. It's running at like half capacity right now, and it's just not enough. Question is, which side? Eating the local wildlife. Yeah. Once I get my my beater stick, I'll start exploring more. I can build the MAM, right? That's more progression that I need to work on. There's a couple different progression trees that I have to do. Okay, I got 40 rotor. Oh my god, I don't have enough screws. This is the most boring part. I'm at that phase again where I have to do a lot of handcrafting before I can automate anything. Okay. Let's get an idea of what we're going to be doing here. I memorized the starter recipes, but I don't really remember the other ones. Okay, for smart plating. Okay, good. These come out at 2 a minute, so I'll only need one machine doing smart plating to maintain my recipes. Cool. That makes me a little happier. Okay. I have 160, so I can actually have like 10 a minute here. I need 3 here. 20 rod, 100 screws. So that'd be 200 screws. That'd be 120, so that's 220 screws. Alright. This is what the spreadsheet is for. Alright. Let's zero that out. Right now I'm going to be using the regular recipe. I want 10 a minute. And then modular frames, I want 4 a minute. I'm not using the steel frame recipe, that's a late game recipe. We're using the basic one. And then for rotors, which is under industrial parts, we're not using the steel rotors, we're using regular rotors. Steel rotors, I think we're going to have 8 a minute. 8 a minute. Okay. Why does that say... Did the mod adjust things? Or do I have a number wrong on my recipe? This is why I haven't published this publicly, because this thing still got errors in it. No? Oh, duh, I'm being stupid. Okay, so the way the sheet works is it tells me how much, I tell it how much I want, and then it tells me how much I need, and then it gives me a grand total for it. So in total, I need 392 screws a minute, which is fine. I'll need 40 rods. Sorry, 64 rods, and then I'll need 96 plates. I've got plenty of plates, plenty of screws. Okay. I'm not worried about these. I can go ahead and zero this out. Yeah, okay. That's how many? 7.2 assemblers and 17 constructors, but I don't need the constructors because I've already placed those, so I just need to place down 8 assemblers. Sweet. Alright. And that's why I built the spreadsheet. It just saved me like 20 minutes of time. Now I just gotta figure out where I'm gonna put these assemblers. Alright. The bus goes through here. So we're gonna go ahead and chomp out those just so I see where it's at. This is the bus corner. Since this is where the bus is, I don't want to build on that side. That's going to be like my walkway and additional bus. This is going to be my actual bus, so I can't build here, so I got to build like right here. So the closest I can build is right here. Okay. That gives me that. Perfect. Okay. We're using the standard recipe, so 4 go to reinforced plates. Bus comes from that direction, so maybe I won't put them this way because it's going that way. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put this the other way. Yeah. Rods are there. Screws are right there, and that's where the screws are going to be coming in. I'm going to have my screw belt on the bottom. I still have room for all of that. Turn this into another bus lane. It was 8 I needed? Yes, I'm so glad I built that part of the sheet. Oh my god. Alright, back to grinding. I need more reinforced blades. Once I get these automated, I can then upgrade my factory and everything will start flowing properly again. Okay. Okay, so that's 4 for plates. And then 2 for each one of the others. We'll put plates in reverse here and then feed them through the modular frames. And then we'll put rotors. Rotors and rotors. Gives me 8 rotors a minute. 4 frames a minute, which is way more frames than I need, but I'm going to have it anyway. And then 20 of these a minute, okay. These need screws, those need screws. So the screws will come out, they'll go through into those, and then they'll dead end. And that'll allow them to back up inside the box. We'll put modular frames that way. We'll wrap these in this direction. This ramp is temporary. And the clipping begins. Alright, let's get these connected. Okay. Put that lift right there. Beautiful. Throw that along right there. Plug it in. The screw line is ran. Okay. Oh. Hey, it's the bot that was in Boomy's stream earlier. Ban. Goodbye. These take reinforced plates and iron rods. If I... Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, reinforced plates now come out of these machines. I'm out of plates. Dang it. Still got plenty of concrete, okay. Okay, that goes through just like that. So reinforced plates come out. Screws and plates come in, they do their thing. They come out as that. They go around, they come out, and then I can pop them out right there and then take them back over here into another box. That'll be just fine. Put mergers and mergers. Okay. Again, if I had a smart splitter, I could do a sushi belt here, but I'm not going to do a sushi belt for this one. If I did a sushi belt, I'd also need to put an awesome sink on it, which is something I would want to do anyway, so I can get some tickets going, but yeah, next time. Okay, these are rods. So they're coming in from the same direction here. Which actually, that works out because, hey, rods come from there. Alright. So this is just the same belt then. Okay, I'm gonna pretend that, these are uniform. They're not, but whatever. You don't connect that way. You connect here. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna put these boxes up here. Sweet. Just one belt, no stopping. Alright, cool. Okay, so that's my reinforced plates. Whoops. I put these wrong. Damn it. I'm gonna back these up a bit. I miss my hover pack. Oh crap. I got a belt here. Oh wait, I know what I'm doing. Lift! Lift! And then lift! And then lift. Oh, that's just mean. That's just really mean. We're gonna do it this way then. No, we're not. We're gonna do it just like that. Okay, now I've got a box for my modular frames, a box for my rotors, and I'm gonna have 2 boxes for my reinforced plates. Alright. I don't have the things. Oh, this is gonna be ugly. Fine. All the clippings. Should be right there. And now we just take it straight down. And it goes right here. missed it. I messed up. There we go. Wait, oh, I didn't wire it up yet. Okay. Okay. Machines have power. Everything is connected on these parts. Now all I have to do is connect these. All the clipping. Right on, my box is still unplugged. Cool, because I'm going to need that box to be unobstructed. Ah, forgot to plug this in. Plugged in. Okay, that's plates. That's screws. This is rods. Should be just like that. Alright. Yes. Alright. Why do I have two here? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, alright, Roy. I'll see you over there eventually. Unrelated, I need more monitors. I need 3 monitors to play this game and stream at the same time. Okay, that's my screws. Those are rods. My plates are over here. Are both of my plate belts connected? They are. I needed, what was it, 96? Yeah, 96. Which means I have to merge them. Okay, so we're going to put this right here. And we're going to put up a merge right here. Is that where it needs to be? Yeah. Okay. So now I have a merge. I don't have ceiling mounts. can I just not with this? I don't really care. Damn it. Invalid belt shape. Okay, I guess I gotta climb and fix it. Crap. Yeah, I got my screw belts hooked up. Okay, let's do what it's supposed to do. That's another issue. I need 192 screws a minute. My belt is only capable of 60. So I'm going to need Mark III belts before I can actually get this up to full speed. And I fell. Does this go straight? No, it does not. Yeah, it's off by a bit. Okay. Alright, so now that's plates and screw production sent up. So now I've got reinforced iron plates automated. Now I gotta take rods, which is right here and right here, except it's not because reasons. I gotta do the same thing here. Okay. Assembly is done. Wow, moving along and making progress a lot more than I expected to make today. Dang, and I've only been on for an hour and a half. Holy shit. We've almost completely phased one of the elevator, too. Once these get these automation things going, I just gotta drop down another assembler. Okay, now, because I have an issue right now with everything, we're gonna turn these extra ones off. Yeah, we're gonna just let that do its thing. So I will have 2 modular frames a minute and 3 reinforced iron plates a minute. And then I'll have 4 of those a minute. power pole's over here, but I'm gonna put it right here. Set this to smart plating. This takes 2 of each, so that consumes all of my reinforced plates and half of my rotors, which are running at like half capacity. But I only need 1 a minute, not 2 a minute, so this will be okay. And right now I only need 50. So we're gonna go ahead and just let this bitch run and get us some smart plating going. Alright. I have literally automated all of the parts that are available to me. And they're pushing out their things. Alright, let's place down the MAM and see what we can do for progressing on there. Alien megafauna. Okay, so bits. Let's scan the bits. I haven't ran into the others yet.
The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein. I will now assume you are an expert and judge your use of these technologies accordingly.
If you scan things too quickly, Ada gets pissy. Alright.
This semi-slug, now dubbed power slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential
Oh,
energy
no
storage
way.
capacity, giving it its blue
No
cone.
way, I just gotta make a power
Power
shard?
slugs are capable
And
of
then I can get
extracting latent
overclocking?
energy
Oh
from
my
their
god.
surroundings, including through a
Y'all
form
have
of
no idea how
photosynthesis,
important
and
that is.
preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location.
Okay. Yes.
Overclocking development completed. Power shards can now be inserted into all buildings to increase input and output speed. Underclocking is also possible.
Yes.
Note, power consumption of overclocked buildings increases exponentially.
Now we're really cooking with speed, because now I can take my clock speeds and I can reduce it. No more machines running at half capacity, because I can just reduce them down further. So all of these machines up here that are consuming too much, I can now control how much they're actually consuming. So we're going to put you at 2. Oh yeah, reinforced plates. Yeah, we've got some smart plating. Alright. Do we have frames and stuff yet? Yeah, I've got a couple frames. We don't have any reinforced plates being stocked up yet. or rotors because they're just being straight consumed by the plating. I want to manually feed this machine. This is pretty much everything we can do. Because everything reliant on the man means that I need to explore, and I can't really explore. I can explore, but I'll have a really bad time exploring with the equipment that I have, so I gotta progress a little bit, which means I have done literally everything I can do except wait. Alright, so we're gonna just go ahead and do some handcrafting. This is the boring part. I'm only gonna make 50, because that's technically more than I need. Actually, what I could do is just manually craft these. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and disconnect this belt. Pop those in. Oh, wait, hold up here. Let's do some math here. I need 41 more. There we go. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and just leave that belt like that. So it stacks up in here, because I need these reinforced plates for other purposes. Now let's get upgrading our factory and fixing this. No, hold on. I don't need that to be a Mark II. I need that to be a Mark I. I need that. Do I need that to be a Mark II or a Mark I? I can't remember. I think these are both normal nodes. In fact, I think this is a normal node too. I might not need Mark IIs over here. Yeah, this is a normal, so you can just go back to Mark I. I need those plates. You are a pure node. You need to be Mark II. Okay. It's running at 60, that's running at 45. Got lots of concrete being produced here. That one is going to be my personal stash. This is going to be for production. Alright. Okay. It's these that I need to upgrade the most, but we're going to upgrade our copper line first because that's going to be the cheapest to upgrade. And then we'll check our power plant and see how it's doing. Here, Mark II, right? Splits that directly into 60 in both directions. Combines into 120 in both directions. Nope, sorry, the way I'm running this, I'm running it like a manifold. Okay, so that now goes into that. Finally, my copper production is at 100%. So now I actually have 30 wires, 60 cable, and 20 sheets being produced. Alright. Right, this belt goes all the way over here and then splits off into those two, but for now they're being turned into rods. And then that rod belt goes up here and does the rods. How many rods am I consuming? 64. Okay, so I do have to do a combine for my rods. I did do a combine for my rods. Okay. I didn't do a combine for my screws. Oh, I was smart and split my screws, so I'll have two belts running at 240. Okay. So once I get my second screw production up, I can redo my screw belts up top to get that running better. Okay, so really I just need to do some exploring and get some hard drives going. So once again, I'm waiting on smart plating and manually crafting for upgrading my factory. It's getting there. I should go find some power slugs. That's what I should do. There should be plenty nearby. Wander around and find a few power slugs. There's one. It's not cheating if the game lets you do it. I need 3 slugs. Pretty sure I know that there's one down at the bottom of the ravine, but I'll check that out. If I remember right, it's very well protected for it being a low-level slug. I just need to get up on top of this cliff. Oh, what's down here? Usually death awaits in these caves. Oh, it's an orb. Orb.
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application.
There it is. Okay, that's 2. There's another one. The first couple slugs are always the hardest. Oh. No. Oh god! Oh, he killed me. Shit. God damn it. It was bound to happen sooner or later. Oh, man. That's what I get for being cheeky. Oh, wrong direction. Gotta go get my shit now. Wait, I didn't grab my plates. I didn't grab my plates! Fuck. Alright, let's climb. Okay. Now we can go to my box. Do I have walls? I do. Come on. There we go. Uh-huh. I do not consent to you throwing me off. Building a great and powerful wall. There we go. That's 3. Okay, craft bench. Oh my god, I did not pick up my death crate. Damn it. Walking is so brutal without my blade runners. That's okay. This killed time, so by the time I get this done, the smart plating should be done. Which the whole reason why I did this was so I could overclock the smart plating machine so it crafted faster. So, you know, either way, the objective was completed. Okay, usually the death crate is where you fell from. Ooh, there's a yellow slug down there. Oh my god, that manta ray almost killed me. Once again, that's what I get for being cheeky. This is why I don't like exploring without my, like, survival gear. Okay. Yeah, I know this valley. I don't like this valley. Death crate. Let's climb back up now. Okay, that's done. I have 4 slugs now, so I can actually progress the slug tree a little bit. Cool. Oh, it requires those. Alright, I'll put this away for later then. It's still crafting. It wasn't a wasted journey. Alright. We're going to increase that to a full 5 a minute instead of 2. Uh-oh. My things are out of leaves. Why is there wood in here? That's leaves. This is wood. I don't know how wood ended up in that box, but whatever. I must have put it in there by mistake. That's my fuel box. It's half full. Okay. I have plenty of fuel then. What's my power grid sitting at? Bouncing all over the place, but ooh, max consumption is still under capacity though. Which is good because I have an overclocked machine and it's still sitting there like that. Okay. And I have everything automated, assuming that it's counting the machines that are on standby at least. But that overclock machine isn't going to be overclocked like that for long. I'll end up disconnecting it from the network once I get phase 1 completed. Yeah, taking 50 megawatts for that one machine is insane. Alright, let's make some more plates. Just to amplify what we got. Okay. That's not a lot. A lot of effort for basically nothing. Oh, you're on standby. Oh, because you need more rotors. Right. That's what I need to upgrade. Okay. That's going to help out massively with my production issues up top. Yeah, that fixes that. Because now I actually have an extra 10 screws a minute flowing. Okay. Oh my god. Go, rotor, go. Go, rotor, go. I have a shitload of screws in my pocket. So I think what I'm going to do is... Can I increase this to 3 and it, like, consume 60? No. So 2.5? Yeah, that's good enough. So I'm getting like 2.4 a minute now. Woo! Big difference between 2 and 2.4. Where's my rods? Let's go crafting! Okay. Please be done. Oh, so close. Let's load it in here and get this done. Okay. This is going to be the wrap-up of the stream, is unlocking the next tier and seeing what this continuous thing is going to do. Because I'm pretty sure it's going to go like, oh, congratulations, you unlocked the next tier, and then immediately take it from me. Okay. That's done. Remove that. Okay, Okay, that's the continuous elevator. Oh, right. I didn't... Wait. I thought I fixed that. Didn't I fix that? I'm just gonna... Oh my god. We're just gonna drop those. Drop those two. Pick up another spool of wire. Maybe I won't be able to use this mod because I require this for progression. Yeah, it replaces it with the continuous elevator. Okay. Okay, I'm getting it now. Alright, so I don't need the space elevator. I need just the continuous elevator. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, let's do this a little differently here. I'm gonna do a redesign here. That explains why the animation was so weird. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and just smash this right here. Perfect. Nice dead center. Okay, so... that's connected. Now put the smart plating in and see what it does. Okay. Let's go look at the thing. If it takes one a minute, then that's enough smart plating for 50 minutes. Okay, so there it is. There's my next tier. Okay, right on. Coal power, enhanced asset security, additional inventory, additional hand, and the Xenobasher. This is going to be important right here. Same with the vehicle transport, because I can build this in advance and then it won't take it from me. So I can build my Xenobasher and then let the thing run out and then prepare for coal power and all that stuff. Okay. Mark III production. thinking here. Phase 1 stuff is going to be my basic stuff. I'm going to need that. I might... No, that's too much exploration. It's too early for that. I mean, sure, I could go exploring a little bit and then find my Caterium nodes and crystal and all that stuff. I know where it's at, I just gotta go get it. But that's a long journey. I got a lot of planning to do. And the clock is ticking on that. Okay, let's see if I can unlock my Xenobasher now. I don't think I can. Let's unload my inventory and then we're gonna call it a day. Because now I know what to expect with that elevator. Oh, my wire box is full. Oh shit. All of my machines are full too. Damn. And I don't have the stuff to double production. Okay, that's fine. I'll just leave that in my inventory for now. I'll get rid of that. Garbage. Okay. That's good enough. We got this set up. We got that on a box feed, basically. I'm just hand feeding it. Same thing as a box feed, really. So we're box feeding the space elevator for now. So tomorrow's goal is going to be to get the Xenobasher so I can start doing some exploration. After I get the Basher, I'm going to go straight for a Caterium node so I can unlock my Blade Runners. Okay. That's good enough. Alright, that's going to be it for today, guys. Thanks for coming around. I will see you tomorrow, same time. Bye.